Nintendo, more like Nintendo, don't ever mess with our IP or we're gonna DMCA strike you. Yeah, if you can stomach your way through that cringy introduction, I want to tell you about the fact that Nintendo is not done DMCA striking people and platforms and websites and forums that host content that in some way use their IP. Yeah, we all know this. Nintendo has made it very clear that they don't like other people, other companies profiting off of their IP, be it in any form, whether it's, with ROMs, with emulators, obviously we saw Yuzu get shut down, or even with mods. Yeah, we've seen Nintendo take issue with mods in like the weirdest way recently. Just within 2024, so just within the last 6 months now, we've seen examples of Nintendo taking down like years old YouTube videos that showcase Call of Duty zombie mods where it's like Pokemon as the zombies. And we've even seen them go so far as to DMCA strike Gary's Mod to take down any and all mods that in any way use Nintendo IPs. And there was a big rumor that was floating around at the time when that happened that Nintendo did not actually issue that DMCA strike and that was just a hoax, but Gary's Mod later confirmed that no, this was actually something that was issued directly by Nintendo. And to me, mods are just something that it's very weird for a company to take issue with them. It's not like emulators or ROMs where you could definitely make the argument that the game publisher Nintendo could in some way be at a disadvantage for them existing, because obviously then people could just pirate games. And it's not even like hacks, online hacks, like we've seen with Call of Duty or Apex, where obviously the company that publishes those games, obviously they are at a disadvantage for those hacks, because it discourages actual players who want to actually play the game online from actually, playing the game. But mods for single player games, that to me is just a weird thing to DMCA strike. Just like with the Gary's Mod thing and the Pokemon Call of Duty Zombies thing, it's a single player experience at the end of the day, and there's no money that is being made by the people that are making the mods, so who cares? Sometimes we see examples of modders actually selling mods, for profit, so obviously in that case it would make sense for the publisher to take issue with it, but in the case where there's no profit that is being made, I just don't understand where the issue would arise. And in fact, it could even bring more attention, more positive attention toward your game. So that brings into discussion the website known as Game Banana. So this is a website that I guess has been around since the start of the century. This is a big modding community for all types of video games. Now there is a big user on this website that has recently said that more than 60 takedowns were issued by Nintendo on mods on that website, and it looks like 40 of those mods, at least 40, were specifically targeted toward mods by this user. Now from what I am seeing, these mods were not for profit, and again, these were just mods for single player experiences. So this consisted of mods for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, like randomizer mods, custom map mods, as well as some mods for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You've maybe seen mods before for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate where it's like modded skins for characters. I think it's just stuff like that. So yeah, basically all of the mods from this user's account were completely wiped from this website. Now according to this user, they are considering issuing a counter notice of the takedown due to doubts about the legitimacy of this takedown. And it looks like this user has also uploaded or re-uploaded these mods elsewhere. It looks like there is a website or platform called Mega. So yeah, overall, I think these DMCA takedowns can be put into two separate categories. On one hand, you have takedowns that at least make some sense because the existence of the content it is taking down could be argued to put the game publisher at some sort of disadvantage. But on the other hand, you have takedowns that to me make absolutely no sense because it is not at a disadvantage to the game publisher at all. And like I said, it in fact brings more attention to the game itself. Modders love the extra content that these mods bring. And I even think it just opens up a whole world of content, even in the form of, YouTube videos. So yeah, very weird. I mean, it's obvious that Nintendo just overall does not like people using their IPs. A lot of hard work goes into mods, definitely by the modders, so it really is a shame when stuff like this happens. But Nintendo, they really don't care, and this definitely won't be the last time we will hear about Nintendo issuing some sort of DMCA strike on modded content.